Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Michelle and I'm a flight attendant for a major US airline based in San Francisco, California, and I vlog about my trips and I do my best to take you guys with me. It is the first trip of the new year. Happy New Year. It is about 8:45 p.m. so it's time for me to leave. Oops. I'm working a red-eye tonight, SFO to Tampa, and this is actually the start of a 5-day trip, which is a lot longer than our trips are usually, but I preferenced this last night and I got it and I'm very excited about a nice long trip because I was good for 6 days and it eats up 5 out of those 6 days. So let's head to the airport and work this trip. Okay, so I just got to the airport. It is freezing and it is raining here in the San Francisco Bay Area. And I just checked my flight status. I had checked it earlier today. Everything was on time. Everything looked good. Just checked it now when I got into the airport and we are delayed like 50 minutes. I think they switched our aircraft for another aircraft and now ours is coming in. Ours was coming in from San Diego. Now it's coming in from Cancun and they have to do all the security checks and all that. So that's a bummer. So we were supposed to take off at 10:50 p.m. Now we don't take off until 11:41. So we ended up being even more delayed. And it is now it's 12:30 a.m. Hi everyone. Wow. Last night was a night. When I had first talked to you in my car and told you that I was delayed around 51 minutes, that delay turned into a longer delay because the plane that we were taking had diverted to Oakland because of the strong winds in SFO, and there's some like air traffic control for the SFO airport, something like that. So it had to divert to Oakland, and then just any diversion just takes such a long time because you usually have to refuel, it takes time to taxi and take off again, and you need clearance from the air traffic control there in both airports, and yeah, it was just a mess. So basically it went from saying we were going to take off at like 10:50 to I think like 11:40, and then it went back to 11:30, and then it went to 2:16 a.m. and then it went back to 11:30, and I was just like, what is going on? And the app just kept updating and updating and updating, and I kept checking to see what my plane was doing, where I was supposed to be, and it was a mess. And then it had told me on the app, and even a gate agent told us in our chat that we used to communicate, our flight was departing out of the A gates. And if you are familiar with the San Francisco airport, you would know that my airline does not fly out of the A gates at all. We fly out of the F and E gates primarily, and the G gates, and then we also have a few gates in the D terminal. We do not fly out of A at all. Like, I have probably only been there once or twice my whole flight attendant career, and that is because I was commuting on another airline. So we like had to go out of security, take the air train, and then once we had gotten to the A gates, we were about to get off the train, and then they updated it and said we were going back out of the E gates. So we stayed on the train, we did a whole loop, we went back to the E gates, and that's where we had taken off. And then when we got there, they said that they found a different aircraft for us, so we ended up taking a whole new airplane. And so instead of taking off at 2-something a.m., we ended up taking off around 1:15 a.m. But it was a really good flight. I can't complain. The load was really light. We had a lot of empty seats, and then my crew was just absolutely wonderful. So, and everybody slept. It was a really, really easy flight. So that was that. But it is 9:48 Tampa time. I am very tired. So oh, sorry, the air conditioner turned on. I am wanting to enjoy my layover, but I also am really, really tired, and since this into the layover. I probably won't get to do as much as I want to do, but that's okay. I've never had the downtown Tampa. I'm very excited. I love exploring a new layover. I love the sun. I love warm weather, especially right now when it's cold everywhere else. So I'm super thankful for this Tampa layover. I'm going to take a nap and then we'll see how I feel once I wake up. We have a very, very early pickup time tomorrow, so I don't want to be out too late. We have this tiny closet, which is so funny to me. And then our bathroom is pretty small as well. Ooh. There we go. And then we just got one bed, TV. I think we have a fridge in here, thank goodness. A fridge in there. Desk, and then let's see. View is nothing too much, but it is a very beautiful day. So that is that. I am going to get some rest and I'll talk to you guys later. It is 2 p.m. Got myself out of bed, ready to walk around and explore. I only slept for like maybe 2 hours, but I'm feeling pretty good. So let's see what downtown Tampa has to offer. This is like my perfect weather. It is 82 degrees and a little humid, and this is like exactly what I needed. The sun is just breathing life into me. So I'm walking along the river walk. It's this cute little bridge, walkway. A lot of people walk. This is so cute. They have like those cute pedal boats. Water taxis. So cute. Okay, this is my first time I've ever been in this like bougie version of Publix, and I'm in love. I'm obsessed. It's like a cross between Whole Foods and Publix. Okay, that grocery store was so bougie and so cute. I didn't buy anything from there because I'm going to the other, like the real Publix, the normal Publix, and I'm buying stuff there because it's probably cheaper. There she is in all her glory. So we made it back to our room after we were walking for 2.5 hours, and we walked over 5 miles. So feeling good, glad we got our steps in. It was such a beautiful day in Tampa. Honestly, this was like my ideal weather. it was just so lovely, and I really liked the area. There seemed to be like a lot going on, a lot of people, and as always, I wish I had longer so I could see more, but alas, it is already almost 5 p.m. and we have to get up at 3:50 a.m. for a 4:50 a.m. van. So I definitely want to start winding down. We're gonna try to call it a night pretty early because it didn't get much sleep from the red eye, and then I have to wake up super early tomorrow. When I went to Publix, I only got a couple things because I already have a lot of food in my bag. I was like, shoot, I really don't need to buy food because I have food, but I can't say no to a grocery store trip on a layover. I really can't, because I'm always like, oh, well, I'll save my food for tomorrow, or I'll save my food to eat on the plane, and then and then this is what happens. I end up buying food or eating food on the plane and then taking food home. But I've been really good at eating all my food lately, in my bag, so hopefully we can keep up the streak. It's so hard to plan out the amount of food you'll need for your whole trip, especially because this is a 5-day trip and it's just impossible to bring enough meals for 5 days, Anyway, let me show you what I got from Publix. It's not interesting. My favorite coconut water was on sale. I've talked about this before, but this is my all-time favorite coconut water. It is the Harmless Harvest, which is the pink one, and I like it with pulp, and it was buy one, get one free. And these are usually $5 each, but I did a buy one, get one free, so they each came out to be $2 something, which is such a good deal. I already drank most of one. And then I got a pub sub, and this is actually my first time getting a pub sub, a custom made one for me right there. I don't know what's taken me so long because I've heard so much about it, and I heard that's the thing to get at Publix, but this is my first time actually doing it. So I got the chicken tender one because that's, I think, one of the more popular ones. I'm not sure. If you go to Publix and get food there, tell me what your order is so I can get it next time. But yeah, I'm going to watch some Netflix, I think I'm gonna eat. I haven't really eaten all day, so I think I'm gonna eat my sandwich, and that's probably it for the night.